Alright, you guys, we're going to get started. My name is Mike, for those of you who don't know me. Today we're talking about the acutely dyspneic patient in the emergency department. And this is our castle here. Alright, let's get started. So we've got a case, nothing overly complicated, nothing you guys haven't seen 100 million times. The patient is old, and they have every past medical history under the sun. They're altered, they're in respiratory distress. You go to ask them questions, you notice that, 2 or 3 words and they're out of breath. So you're not getting much on review of systems. Vital signs are significant for tachypnea and O2 sat at 88%. So old, altered, short of breath. We don't know what's going on. What I'm hoping to do in the next 8 minutes or so is to provide a very efficient, practical, and useful approach to the acutely dyspneic patient utilizing ultrasound. So what we're going to talk about is the triple scan. This was a study out of Highland a couple years ago. And basically, the triple scan is anything you would think of, right? Someone short of breath, you're thinking about their heart, you're thinking about their lungs. Something you might not think about is the IVC. So that's what the triple scan is: their heart, their lungs, and their IVC. So what if I told you that you could increase your diagnostic accuracy from 53% to 77% using this triple scan? Would you use it? So I think this, just to philosophize for a second, this argument comes up a lot with bedside ultrasound. In game theory, right, this is not a zero-sum game. Because I'm doing ultrasound does not mean I'm not looking at the EKG. Does not mean I'm not looking at the X-ray. Does not mean I'm not listening, touching, feeling, talking, all that kind of stuff. So sometimes it can feel that way, especially at Jacoby, but we've tried over the last year or so to decrease the logistical nightmare that is finding an ultrasound machine. You guys are quite lucky now. There are many of them. Use them. Okay, so heart, lungs, IVC. Heart, lungs, IVC.
Right side.
Right, Calvin. So I will argue with Calvin's point about looking all over the chest for pneumothorax. We're actually going to talk about it in Journal Club on the 25th. So argue that you really just need anterior chest, one view, and that is going to rule in your clinically significant pneumo. So what do you guys see there?
Yeah, they want the same page.
Okay, so rib, I don't know, I think the frog is more than a bat, but whatever.
I said frog time.
So this is the intersection of the pleura and the viscera. A pneumothorax is when there is no movement, it stands still. I actually don't think you need M mode. I think just the video is fine. M mode is only potentially useful when the person you're trying to show the picture to is not in the room. Okay, so long slide, yes or no? Those are very binary questions. Okay, you're on the anterior chest. B lines or A lines? What do you guys see? What was that? B. Those are B lines. so long ultrasound is all about using artifact to tell you what's going on. This sort of foggy appearance of a flashlight in the fog is extravascular fluid. So this is, it's especially on both sides, that's heart failure. Okay, A lines or B lines? We're still in the lungs. What do we see? A lines, exactly. So A lines, it's lateral, right? It looks like a stair. This is ultrasound artifact for hyperinflation, COPD, asthma, right? So lungs, A lines or B lines. So these are A's. Okay, now we're looking at the heart. Ejection fraction, crappy or good or somewhere in the middle? Crappy, exactly. So this is your left ventricle. It's not squeezing very well. Do we take any measurements? Do we get fancy? Do we geek out when your chief's trying to give you a bunch of patients?
Yes, you do.
No, it's bad. Move on. Done. Okay. RV strain, yes or no?
Yes.
Exactly. And this, again, is not a fancy measurement. This is the right ventricle. This is the left ventricle. The right ventricle should not be bigger than the left ventricle. The LV is the one that pushes blood to the whole body. It should be the strong one, not the right ventricle. Okay, say you can't get an apical view because it's tough and it does take practice. Use your 4 in the morning, slow nights, wherever they may be to practice. But this is the parasternal short axis, and this is what it should look like, left ventricle, right ventricle. Again, the left ventricle should be the big one. What do you see here? D sign, exactly. So that's the interventricular septum, basically showing increased RV pressures pushing over towards the left ventricle. In our world, that is pulmonary hypertension, that's acute, that's a PE until proven otherwise. Okay, we're still on the heart. Ejection fraction, good or bad? Elaine, what do you think? Huh? No bueno? It's not horrible. I mean, look, the left ventricle is squeezing. Actually, you could almost say that this is hyperdynamic, like super good. Maybe they're volume down. But how about the RV? RV strain, yes or no? Yeah, that RV is bigger than the LV. I put this picture in here because sometimes when you look, you'll find funny stuff. This, can you picture a little guy on a trampoline jumping up and down up there? That's McConnell sign. Super specific for PE, but not sensitive. So if you don't see it, again, don't rule things out with ultrasound. Rule things in. Pericardial effusion, yes or no? Gabby, when they go to crack the chest, what are they going for? Where is she? Right, say you saw this in 2 seconds. Your trauma surgeon's just rolling in. Eddie's got his knife in his pocket. Or better yet, he's late and you have a knife in your pocket. Right? This is highly survivable. Right? We're talking about the acutely dyspneic patient, but it applies to trauma too. Right? Good point, right? Is this tamponade or not? That's the next question. So tamponade is RV collapse during diastole, and that makes sense, right? You're trying to fill the RV, and if it can't fill during diastole, then the LV is not going to be able to pump out blood and perfuse. So to be honest, I don't know, I've stared at this for a long time. Is that RV collapsing during diastole? Who's sure? Who's going to stick a needle in this thing?
What's the pressure? I mean, it depends what
Right, pressure. It's never use ultrasound in isolation. Use all the info you can find. So in a second, I'm going to make an argument where you can find more info. Okay, again, effusion. Just another view trying to figure out if this is tamponade. Effusion, yes or no? Yes. Okay. We're still looking at the heart. RV strain, yes or no? This is the RV up here. No. Ejection fraction, good or bad? Right? To me it's kind of like, bad. I'm kind of concerned. Again, but not in isolation. I'm just saying it's not that great. But things you'll pick up if you keep looking at these things. This is the rule of threes. RV to aortic outflow tract to left atrium should be about a third, a third, a third. Unfortunately, I didn't know that when I was looking at this ultrasound. What do you guys see? This is a huge aortic outflow tract. And even if you didn't pick up this flap right there, that huge aortic outflow tract should hit you at dissection until proven otherwise. This patient had a STEMI on ECG. So not all STEMIs are STEMIs. Okay, other things you'll find. Acutely dyspneic patient. Take a look at the heart. It's a still picture. Patient's in AFib, short of breath. Don't shock this patient. That patient has a big left atrial thrombus. Okay, IVC. For the triple scan, it's either super fat, super skinny, or somewhere in the middle. What's this? Right. So this can point you in a lot of different directions, right? If you have a pericardial effusion and you see this, that is sort of like a physiologic snapshot of obstructive shock, right? So again, if you're trying to figure out if the patient has tamponade, take a look at the IVC. If it's collapsing, give them fluids. If it's doing this, to Hubert's point, I think we're mobilizing a little faster to stick a needle in this. Your septic patient, right? It's often hard to find the IVC. So give them some fluids, take another look. But basically, for the triple scan, you just look at, get an idea. Is it big, is it fat, is it somewhere in the middle, or is it super skinny? Okay, triple scan, we're looking at the hemi diaphragms. So this is the space right above your fast view, right? So somewhere in there is the kidney. All you gotta do is slide up a rib space and take a look at this diaphragm. We're ruling in fluid, or we're saying there is no fluid. Is there fluid here? How do you know?
Fine time.
Fine time. Right, it's written on the screen. So, if this was a healthy hemidiaphragm, there's air in here. And ultrasound waves don't go well through air, so you shouldn't see the spine. Anytime you see a spine past the diaphragm, there's something in there, either blood or fluid. So again, looking at the hemidiaphragms, the patient's super tachypneic, you can tell, but this is the diaphragm. Every time it pulls in, right, the patient's breathing, and there's something in there. These are focal velons. This is pneumonia, and pneumonias tend to fall in the right posterior hemidiaphragm. So take a look. You'll rule these things in. Patients don't always have to be febrile. Okay, so just to review, to improve diagnostic accuracy from 53 to 77%, at least in this study, heart, lungs, and IVC. So basically the heart, you're looking at the ejection fraction, you're looking at RV strain, yes or no, you're looking at effusion, yes or no. You're looking at the lungs, lung sliding, yes or no, effusion, yes or no, and the IVC, big, bad, or normal. So enjoy the search.